Ukraine is bringing the war with Russia to Crimea, strike after strike. Since Russia seized the peninsula in 2014, President Vladimir Putin celebrated Crimea as an unsinkable aircraft carrier, a trophy of revanchist ambition and a symbol of Russian resurgence. For years, it sat well behind the front lines, shielded by the assumption that Ukraine lacked the reach or the will to threaten it directly. That assumption no longer holds. The Ukrainian military is now hammering Crimea with waves of swarming drone attacks, targeting the peninsula in a sustained and escalating campaign. This marks a significant shift in how Kyiv is waging the war, not just holding ground or pushing back along the eastern front, but reaching deep into territory Russia has held for more than a decade and considers its own. The phrase unsinkable aircraft carrier was meant to project permanence and power. Ukraine appears to be testing exactly how unsinkable it really is. Each drone strike is a message: no part of Russian-controlled territory is beyond reach, and Crimea, for all its symbolic weight, is no exception. The military value of the peninsula is real. It has served as a staging ground for Russian forces, a hub for naval operations in the Black Sea, and a logistics lifeline for Russian positions in southern Ukraine. By targeting it repeatedly, Ukraine is not just making a symbolic point, it is attempting to degrade Russian military capacity and strain the supply lines that run through and from the peninsula. What began in 2014 as a swift and largely bloodless annexation, celebrated in Moscow as a historic restoration, has become one of the most contested pieces of land in the war. Ukraine has made clear it views Crimea as occupied Ukrainian territory, not a permanent part of Russia, and its military actions are now aligning with that political position. The strikes continue. And the unsinkable aircraft carrier is taking hits. I'm your host, thanks for listening.